What is going on, everybody? I'm Stubbs, and this is RH News, your too long didn't read for the last 2 weeks of retro handheld hype. All right, in this week's number one thing, we have the Retroid Pocket Flip, a clamshell finally from Retroid. Can you believe it? I always thought that GPD would be the ones to release the GPD XD2, but really, it was Retroid. They took a T618 CPU that you see in literally every handheld right now, but they stuffed it into a clamshell. No, there's no dual screen. That is really something that everyone kind of wishes for, so we can have that true 3DS and DS emulation. But this is already better, looking better than both the X18S from PowKiddy and the GPD XD and XD Plus. I can't wait. I ordered 3 of these actually. I got the watermelon, the indigo, and the 16-bit. So if you are interested in picking up a hot clamshell, if you're interested in hot clams, you can head over to GoRetroid.com where you can find there's some limited edition. There's a limited edition version called Sport Red. That's 164. You got the Watermelon 164, which is that old fantastic shell you saw in the RP2 Plus. You have black 16-bit US and indigo that are a little bit cheaper at 159. So this thing just looks freaking cool. It actually has active cooling, which is the first that I've seen for the T618 line, and that's going to help keep it nice and cool, and possibly they're going to be overclocking it. This, of course, is running Android. You actually have M1 and M2, which is nice. And they do say that these sticks are both clickable and they're Hall sticks. So Hall effect sliders. That's something new. I'm really interested what that's all about. This device to me just looks so freaking cool. It's kind of my dream device of what I always wanted. Finally, we're getting a clamshell with true stacked shoulders, which is really neat. Not only that, but it does come with the official grip. So $15, they have black or transparent, whatever your flavor. Carrying case for $10. Retroid has had a number of bangers, but you know, I like the 3 Plus. I like the 3, I think, more in a way, but the Flip might be my actual first Retroid true love. If they pull off this clamshell right, I mean, I'm all about them clams. I'm all about them hot clams. Retroid, we can't wait to get this and take a look and see what it can do. The RG405M randomly showed up. The RH review team here has them. We put out a few videos. We're getting some written reviews out. It's a lot better than everyone sort of expected. That's 2 great releases in a row for Anbernic, the 35XX and then the 405M. Check out Russ's video. He has the first impressions. He covers just a lot of good stuff in here, including a teardown. I love that green color. My review unit is black, but I will definitely be buying this in green. It's fun. The screen is very dark. In general, I'm a fan though, so I'm going to be playing this in bed at night and wrapping up some final thoughts on it soon. Russ thought that the size and thickness was nice. The 4-inch screen is nice. Excellent for 4.3. Yeah, you do get that low resolution, the 640 by 480. It has Android, which isn't always the most user-friendly, and it gets a little warm. I really agree on all points there. So we still, as of right now, don't know the official release date. Again, it has to be within the next week or so. We don't know specifics on the price other than it'll be around $170 and plus shipping. It'll be $170 plus shipping for the first 48 hours. Then it should go up to around $175, $180. So again, it's still under $200, which is a pretty good price point for this. Anbernic's getting better and better, I think, at their pricing, which is nice. Moving on to the RK2023. This is another handheld from PowKiddy that's come out, rocking the RK3566 chip, so you're going to be getting similar performance to the RG405M, but this comes in a plastic shell. I actually have mine that showed up, so these are arriving on doorsteps now. You know, the colors are nice and bright and vivid. It does feel like a cheap plastic toy, unfortunately. Don't love the joysticks, but they are nice and recessed. It is comfortable to hold. It has what looks like an unlicensed version of Jealous on here, and it has all your usual stuff. It came with 2 SD cards. I don't know. I mean, it's very, very, very lightweight, so this is something you can throw in your pocket. It kind of looks like a PSP Go, which is fun. I'll be making some content on this shortly, but I'm currently backlogged with stuff. I gotta get my Miu Mini Plus video out, all sorts of stuff. But I mean, it is comfortable. It's probably more comfortable to hold than the 353M, to be honest. Lighter weight, doesn't have that cold metal feeling. They're copying the bump outs that Anbernic uses at the top there for L2 and R2. Bottom firing speakers, the big blunder in this, in the Cheeto Steve effect in this, is the fact that it doesn't have Wi-Fi. This is a 3566 without Wi-Fi. Why? Dear God. We saw this in the RGB20S, and yeah, people forgave it. TikTok still loved it. TikTok's probably going to adore this. And you know what? It feels good. It's going to perform pretty decently as far as I can tell. It actually has HDMI out. I mean, why? It has a 3,500 milliamp hour battery. It might be okay. For the price of $90, not bad. It's a nice lower price point. But Wi-Fi should be in this. I mean, come on. Why? No! It does have this funky menu music, though. Decent vent smell. This will just be my impressions video for the RK2023. Actually, decent speakers. What a funny thing. If you were looking to pick one of these up, though, they do have it in both white and in a black SKU with blue buttons, which Zoo got in Zoo's video. Should be out this morning. Link in our description and all that if you want to pick one of these up. All right, that kind of wraps things up as far as new handhelds for the week. Moving over into sort of accessory side content. I'm going back to the Retroid Flip. I was going to share this earlier. Scott, if you all know Scott from the AYN community, made a render mock-up of a green, jungle green or kiwi Retroid Pocket Flip. That's the one that we want to see. This is the one that we want to see. I really want to see this get made. Retroid, if you make this in other fantastic colors, such as, jungle green here, oh my God. Okay. People thought, the 2 Plus and the 2, we were so hyped for those fantastic in the 2. A clamshell fantastic? Yeah, the watermelon's going to be freaking awesome as far as I can tell. But it's green. And as I've said, green is my color for 2023. Now, moving on to accessories. Once again, I'm talking about 35XX accessories. It's still my favorite handheld of the year. What do you want me to say? Now you can get it with a Pokemon design. Look at this fun green there. And there's also backs. So here's the blue, and it has a matching back now. They also have in a Cheeto Steve orange, and there's one for the 353V too. So both the front V and VS, the back here. This thing is really cool. It protects really well. It stays on. Better buttons will fit inside this, no issue. There's also now SeaHorse Laser, Amish Rabbi in our Discord is making for the Miu Mini Plus. So if you have a Miu Mini Plus, I'm going to order a few of these and try those out because I can't get enough of TPU covers. I never thought I would, in my late 30s, be super into TPU covers, but this is where we're at. Speaking of living your best life, look at Hav, the developer for Reset Collection. All right, he is sporting our brand new merch store here, retrohandhelds.myspreadshop.com. Now, we still have our TeePublic, which is, where I got the sweatshirt and all that stuff, but we're trying out a new shop because they have more options. So you can get a teddy bear, you can get a hat, you can get a fanny pack, you can get an RH fanny pack now. All right, you can get a bucket hat because they did it all for the Nookie. You can actually take that cookie and stick it in your... Look at this, again, look at this picture of Hav. He looks so happy and gentle. Look at that nice organic cotton for that shirt. It just looks so comfy. I love that arcade setup he has in the back. I got love for you. You're looking damn fine in that RH hoodie.
Thank you, Stubbs. I feel good in this hoodie.
I guess that's what Hav sounds like now. Get yourself a cooking apron, a polo, baby wear, bags, duffel bags, tie-dye. You can do the tie-dye, you can do the dog bandana, you can do this, they can do that, you can do the other. The RH merch store, now's your chance. And you know what? Everything's on sale right now. So now I'm going to take a moment while I'm shilling, and I'm done with the handheld news here. So just, click off the video if you're done with that. But if you want to hang on, I have something of a personal thing I'd like to shill for a moment. I do music on the side. People might know one of our perks for our Patreon is I will write you a song if you join at the $10 tier. So if you want an example of what a Stubbs song sounds like, I do solo music and all that, so I'll have this linked in the description. But I have a new album out called Weary Hearts, and I'm really stoked on it. I've been working on it for about a year. Produced by my good friend Jim Gray, who you all probably know as being one of the Onion OS devs, as doing the music for our channel, Russ's channel, Kay's channel, and he did a fantastic job mixing this album. It kind of harkens back to that old pop punk scene in the early 2000s, Yellow Card, mixed with like some Smashing Pumpkins and Chevelle. So that's kind of my jam. You know, I enjoy writing music, and I had a lot of fun putting these 11 songs together. So if you're into any of that music, you might enjoy this, and take a listen. Here's our first review by Jada the Bell, John Bell. Solid, earnest pop punk jams that take me back to a simpler time. We have had an interesting few months. A lot's changing at RH still. We have a brand new website that's about to go up, and we have some new web devs who are working on that. We're really stoked. We have a news section that's going to go on the website. And with that, we're going to wrap this up. What were your thoughts on this week's news? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget, once again, to subscribe, smash that bell to stay in the Retro Handhelds loop. This has been Stubbs, and this has been RH News. Take care of your handhelds, everybody, and please do take care of each other. Thank you so much for watching. What is going on, everybody? Stubbs here from Retro Handhelds.